Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Mark Collins. We're talking wildfires today because that's a big topic out in the Panhandle. There's like 10,000 acres on fire near Panama City. When you want to burn a fire, what do? You get really dry wood, right? So dry wood, warm temperatures where blaze can really ignite. It's exactly what we're seeing in the Panhandle. Remember Hurricane Michael? That was back in 2018. Toppled thousands of trees in the area. Now all that dead vegetation is combined with the heat that we've seen here recently, and it's ignited some fires, especially after one person was careless with their backyard burning. It ignited a fire there in Bay County, and there's two others in addition to that one. One is a really big one, encompassing about 9,000 square feet, and that is called the Bertha Swamp Road Fire out in Bay County. So we're talking about areas just almost ground zero where Hurricane Michael made landfall, and the Bertha Swamp Road Fire is just north of Mexico Beach in that highly forested area where thousands of longleaf pines have been toppled. So let's take a look at some of the pictures coming out of that fire. You can see the front linesmen, firefighters there trying to dig some trenches and contain the blaze. Only 10% of it is contained. And when we take a look at what was before the hurricane, take a look at this lush, well-maintained stanza of trees, the longleaf pines there. And this is the after picture after Hurricane Michael. Category 5 hurricane came through with 160-mile-per-hour winds. You can see how all those trees have been toppled, and it's providing the fuel and the tinder for numerous wildfires. Here's a map that I plotted showing all of the fires within the past 24 hours, and you can see that this area right here, this is what we're talking about, the three fires in Bay County, and they are right there near where we saw the most catastrophic timber damage from the storm. But notice, even as far out as Tallahassee, there was some moderate damage in that area. And I had the chance last year during spring break going to Mariana to the caverns. And if you ever go to that state park, you'll be able to see all the trees down in that park from Michael. So we're dealing with an increasing drought across Florida. All these areas here in the brown colors, that represents moderate drought. Portions of Jacksonville have been very dry despite some of the rainfall. These are totals that are short of where we should be for this time of year. In fact, 44% of Florida's ground is just actually the topsoil's 44% dry. So it should be having a lot more moisture in it. But the rain is on the way. In fact, this is a forecast chart that shows up to 6 inches of rain targeting the Panhandle, and we could see perhaps 1 to 2 inches of rain here during this week. That does coincide with the players, and the wettest days will be Thursday and Friday, and at least half of the day on Saturday looks wet. And then finally, we're going to get back to some cooler weather as we head into Sunday. So relief on the way after this week. Those wildfires will not exist there in the Panhandle, not with the drenching that's going to be moving in. All right, I'm Mark Collins. Thanks for checking us out.